So I have put my template for the home page into my Canvas course. And right now, it's just part of the pages. I um, I put it into pages because it is a page. That's where it automatically showed up, and now I've opened it. And the first thing that you want to do when you are messing with this template is change the words. That's the easiest thing for you to do first. So go through and change all the words. So I would click on edit and I would first write my own course description. Then, if you're going to have a course information page, which I suggest you do, you can leave this alone. The only thing you would need to do is to click on the link and choose remove link. And that is because you are going to link your own. And when you get that page ready, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to link your own things. If you were to have this same kind of issue when you're messing with the template, there are workarounds. What you would do is you would simply erase these words and then just retype them, and the link will be removed. Okay, so again, I would link it and then mess with the color. In order to link it, like I said, you highlight it. You don't click on the link paper clip. Instead, you click on the down arrow. And for this, you're going to choose course links. And of course, before you link anything, you need to have this page completed and in your pages in Canvas, so that when you click the down arrow, you simply find your course and Canvas information page. And I click on that, and now it is linked, and you can get rid of that and get it out of the way. Then I like to make it bold. So after it's been linked, you can mess with the style and look of it. And I also want to use this color, and I want it in bold. So that's how you link your own pages once you've inserted the template. So now I'm going to go into student view just to show you something important. So right here is student view, and it shows you what I have allowed the students to navigate to on their course. All the other things have been turned off. And so if you notice, that's what these little hand arrows are pointing to. It says click on modules in the left-hand menu to learn content. So they would click on modules here. This hand says click on assignments to see what's due and when it's due for the course. And if they needed to look at just an assignment that after maybe they wanted to look at their comments, they could just go quickly to assignments right there. And so that's what these two little things are referring to. But if they wanted to go directly to a module, then they could link right here. Notice I'm still in student view. When I click on that, it takes me actually to the modules page. As you build your modules, they will all show up right here. And just so you see in student view, as I, the teacher, add modules, these will become linked with the title of that module as well. After you've made your modules, or a couple of modules or your first module, you will come here and you will change these words and change this link. And if you wanted to change the emoji, you could. Let me show you how I get those emojis. I've got to leave student view to be the editor again, and I push edit. And this is how you find the emoji. You want to put your cursor right where you want it, and then you double click to right click to get your right click menu. And here it is, emojis and symbols. And when you get that, you can search right there. Let's say I want a camera, and then you can choose any of these cameras that you may want. Once you click on it, it automatically puts it there, and you can make it bigger by selecting it and changing the size over here, and then it's a little easier to see. So that's how you get the emoji. So you want to come down here and you want to put your name, you want to put what you teach, where you teach. This is my school classroom phone number. I don't give my personal phone number to my high school students. If I'm teaching adults, I would. Here's the email where they can reach me at. And then I like to put a motto for the kids to kind of see where I'm at in my thinking as a teacher. And then again, this links to your instructor page. So if again, I am in student view, I have linked that to my very own instructor page. And again, I've made that page before I linked it, and I've already showed you how to link. So here's my instructor page. I made this in Canvas. You can also make something similar to it in Google Slides, just like the header that my video on this same web page explained to you how to make. The next easiest thing to mess with is to change the teacher picture to your picture. So this is a little complicated, but not much if you do this next part step by step like I instruct you to. Okay, the first thing you want to do, just in case, is you want to open a new Google Doc. You can do that quickly in the Google Chrome browser. You can put new doc, and it's very quick to open a new Google document. And so once you've done that, go back to the home page template that you are editing. Be sure you're in editing mode. This is called the rich content editor when you edit things in this window. Here is your HTML editor. Now, I do not know anything about HTML. I've just learned a few things by people who know HTML. And so you have to do some things on the HTML editor, and I'm going to make this as easy as possible. That's another reason why we're using a template, because we want this to be hassle-free for you. So the keywords we're looking for on our template is your teacher and then your name. That's going to help us find this image. So what you are going to do is you are going to click on the HTML editor again and look carefully for those words as you scroll down. I can see modules coming soon, so I know I'm getting there. Here it is right here, your teacher. And then right here is my name. So between those two places, I am looking for IMG, which stands for image. And this is what you want to copy just in case it goes away, and it will. So you are going to highlight starting with the word style, highlight past padding, margin. This, be sure you get that last quotation mark, and then you're going to copy it. And you guys, you need to copy it with the keyboard shortcuts. So if you are using a Mac of any kind, it is Command C. You're going to click on the command button and hold it down, and then you're going to click on C, and that will copy it for you. If you're working on a Dell or a different laptop or computer from Mac, Apple, then you're going to do Control C. If it's a Mac, Command C, anything else, Control C. Go to the document and you're going to paste it. Again, use the keyboard shortcut. To paste something, it's Command V as in victory if you are on a Mac. And if you are on anything but a Mac, it is Control V. Okay? You want to paste this here just in case. Now you can go back to the rich text editor. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on this picture and you're going to delete it. So I click on it, I get the bars around it that show me it's been selected, and then I'm just going to push my delete button. You want your cursor right by your name. If your cursor is there, then go to Insert, Image, Upload Image, and you are going to choose the image that you would like to use. I will show you how this is done by choosing a different image for my English students. Submit. Now, this image could be any crazy size. And look how big it is. So the first thing you do is select it and you bring it down to a workable size. I think I want it just a little bit smaller. You can mess with the size again when you're finished. Now, don't do anything else. Leave it alone once you get the picture to a pretty good size. Now, I haven't copied anything else, so we should be able to go straight to our HTML editor, and we're going to look again for your teacher, the words your teacher, and my name. Here it is, your teacher and my name. And we are looking for IMG in between those two. Make sure there's one space between IMG and your cursor, and you're going to paste it. A Mac, Command V for victory. Any other computer, Control V. Do you see where your cursor is? Make sure there's a space between those quotation marks and the next word or letter, whatever it is. When you've done that, let me just kind of explain to you. We've floated the words to the left of the picture, and I've put a colored border around it, and I've put space between the picture and the words. That's what all of that means. When I go back to my rich text editor, it should be perfect. Now notice how this is underneath. All you need to do is now select that picture to get the handles and make the picture a little bigger until it looks exactly like you want it to look. We're going to worry about border colors last. The other image that we have to change is our header image. So we're going to come over here and again, click on the HTML editor. This time we're looking at the very top for image again. There it is. Sometimes it's hard to see. Once you found image, again, you are going to highlight all the way from style to the quotation mark after presentation, and you are going to copy it with the keyboard shortcut, Max Command C. Anything other than Max is going to be Control C. Then please go to your document and paste it in the document just in case something happens. You don't want to lose it. You want to have it to be able to copy again if you need to. So again, you do that with a keyboard shortcut. When you go back to Canvas, again, you're going to go back to the rich text editor and you're going to click on this header and you're going to erase it. Notice this time the cursor is above the course description and it should be in the center. If it's not, move the cursor back to the center and get it above the course description. Then we're going to insert your header. Again, insert image, upload. I keep everything on the desktop to make this easier. Here's my new header that I want to use that we made together in the other video. I'm going to submit it. Takes a minute, and there it is. Now, the reason we need to go back to the HTML editor is to put a little border around it. Now notice what I did. I made it a tad bit smaller. That's to save room for the border around it. I just made it a tad smaller. Then we're going to go to the HTML. Again, I haven't copied anything yet, so I think I'm still okay. You need to find image again. It's right here. So you put your cursor and making sure that there's a space between image and your cursor. And then you're going to keyboard shortcut. I have a Mac, Command C. If you have anything than a Mac, it's Control C. This time, for some reason, it's not C. See, I messed it up. And that's why you do this. I'm glad that happened. It's not C. So I messed it up. So you have to come back to your doc. Everybody does if you hit Command C or Control C. And you highlight and you're going to copy it, Command C, or if you have something besides a Mac, Control C. And make sure again your cursor, there's a blank between IMG and the cursor, and it's Command V for victory. Command V. And if you have anything but a Mac, Control V. Again, look at your cursor. It needs a blank in between this quotation mark and the next thing. And then now click on Rich Text Editor, and ta-da, you have your border around it. I want my banner to be a little bigger. So now you can click and make it a little bigger, and it's beautiful. There it is, exactly like you want it. Now, the only thing left to do is to change the colors of the border and the banners and the colors of these words if you would like to. I am going to go back to a purple with this header. Please forgive me if I have called this a banner at any shape or form. It is a header. I don't know why I want to keep calling it a banner, but I am going to show you how easy it is to change the color. You are going to open up in Google an HTML color code website. I have put a link for you this website. This is my favorite one. There's lots of them out there. All you do is move the slider toward a hue that you think you might want. So I'm going to stick with this. Once you find one you like, again, with the keyboard shortcut, you're going to highlight this number and you are going to copy it. Command C for a Mac, Control C for anything else. Go back to Canvas. Now you just need to go back and forth from HTML to the rich text editor to know where you are, and I'm going to show you where to find all of these things. So again, we're going to look for this first image. Go to HTML, and we know that first image is up here. Here it is. It says border. Solid. Here is the color number. And a color always starts with this little number sign. So you are going to highlight the color number that is here, and then you are going to, with the keyboard shortcut, paste your color number. So notice what happens. Look carefully at that color number. When I do Command V as in victory, notice how it changed. Command V or Control V. And when you go back, ta-da, it's now purple. And do this divider. This is a divider, and we are going to look for this. You're going to look for the keywords course structure. So we're going to go after course description, and we are looking for course structure. It's right here. So what you're looking for is this H2 above course structure. Notice how it says background color. Here is the color number. Notice the color again. You highlight it, and then we're going to paste our number over it. Command V, Command Victory, or Control Victory. Now go back to make sure it worked. Now, above that, we need to look for this. This is a divider. This was an H2, which stands for heading number 2. This is a divider that I added. So we're going to look for that. We know it's before please review, and it's after our course description. So there's the course description. It's after that. There it is. I think they are making it an HR2 as well. So because it says border top. Yeah, it's a border. So we're going to highlight that, and we're going to paste our numbers. So again, after the course description, it starts with HR, border top, solid, and then we put our numbers, and let's make sure we did it right. Now we're going to go down and change your teacher. So you're looking for your teacher and your name again. And then right after that, right before our name, we're also going to look for this picture and change the border on this picture. We're going to do both of those at the same time. So we are looking for your teacher. We know it comes after all these clocks. Your teacher, there it is. And Michelle Moore. So your teacher, here it is, H2. Background color above your teacher. Again, highlight it and then paste your numbers, Command V or Control V. Now, between your teacher and your name, we're looking for image again. There it is. Get to the color. See, we're following it. Here's the color number. You are going to change it, and we're going to paste ours. Let's go back and look. Beautiful, beautiful. And then right here, you are going to look for questions. It's toward the bottom. It has to say header 2. Notice you see the word questions down here. But this is part of something else. It's not a header because it says for all questions about your course, please contact your course instructor. That's not the one you want. You want the header question. So here it is again, questions with a question mark. And if you look above it, it says H2, header 2, and then it says background color, and we're going to paste our color number. I'm Command V. There we go. So Command V, and you will see hopefully there. Everything is really, really good. And then what you do is just go back and aesthetically change these colors of things if you would like. And that's very easy to do. Let me just show you. I probably want my name in purple. So I want the darkest purple, and I do want it bolded. And that's how easy it is to change colors of text, whether it's hyperlinked or not. And that is how you use a template.